everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
And welcome to Blue Panties and Bourbon, where I read my cheating deceased ex-husband's emails because I can't afford therapy. When I first started doing this, I was reading like emails from 2020. He died September 29th, 2024. And I was just reading the emails, like the first things that I had seen when I first found out what he was doing. And of course, later on, I found a lot more. So just for comparison, I've gone back and have been looking at him during his Craigslist days back in 2016. And it's really interesting because by 2024, he was just straight up looking for dudes. I mean, it was all dudes. The interesting part of that was like, I mean, his rainbow taste for like an everlasting gobstopper. I mean, the longer you suck on it, the more colors you see. It was immense. But anyway, so we are looking at Craigslist right now. And Craigslist, November 14th, 2016, he's answering an ad. And he says, "Greetings. First off, excellent advert. I feel as if it allowed me to get to know you a bit, or at least to better understand what you seek. And to boot, well written. Clearly on Craigslist, that is a rarity. I too have been looking for a while. I'm not new to this, and I cannot claim, nor do I want to, that I am in the lifestyle. My contacts over the years have been hyper selective. And I tend to see a couple regularly over time and remain friends even if the sexual contact ceases. I've had several opportunities here, but the chemistry just did not ignite, so I have tried to each time to politely move on. Also, while some may refer to these arrangements as cuckold, I don't really care for that label if it engenders the expectation or desire that I will be disrespectful to either the wife or husband. Once the understanding of respect and trust is established, I can play a number of roles with a couple. You mentioned single males in your ad. I think your assessment is correct in most situations. I think there is a lot of hit it and quit it out there and plenty of guys who are simply lazy. About me, married, working in sports medicine, pretty damn sane and steady, super healthy. Work requires extensive blood work, testing every 3 months, and I have always added HIV panels, always negative. Damn lie. Damn lie. Complete and total lie. And my biggest quirk is that I am an extreme... My biggest quirk is that I'm an extreme kayaker and spend a lot of time rolling down whitewater. Beyond that, I love the outdoors, reading, and playing music. I play several instruments. He played guitar. He was good at it. I'm not going to take that away from him. He was a good guitar player, but he didn't play several instruments. I know a lot of people socially, and I have a few good friends. Good beer and great conversation are awesome. Physically, I'm 5'11", at 186, with a 32-inch waist, considered pretty muscular, mostly from the 5 per week CrossFit workouts I do. What makes this insane is A, he did not do CrossFit, and B, he freaking hated CrossFit. He thought it was a cult and would complain about it constantly. Anyway, 5 per week CrossFit workouts I do. Don't worry, I'm not one of the nutty CrossFit guys. I don't treat it like a church. I just enjoy kicking my own butt. I would say my fitness level is excellent for any age and probably unusual in the extreme for a 53-year-old guy. 2016, he was 63. Non-smoker, social drinker, prefers or exercise, usually over getting stoned. Another lie. That man loved to be high. Loved to be high. Loved to eat mushrooms. Loved to take MDMA. Loved to eat Molly. That man loved drugs. Did he drink a whole lot? I mean, he drank. I have most weekends free with a bit of planning, and even if I am paddling, it's usually only one day, and the evenings are open. Oh yeah, the whole My Package thing. It's nice looking, big, and works really well. Enough said. My work hours are pretty flexible, so meeting days with a bit of notice is doable. Hold on a second. Sexually, Sexually, what I love about couples is being the sexual fuel that gets them off, being the respectful bull who gets to take a married woman and give her pleasure in front of or solo with the knowledge of her husband. It is a very powerful aphrodisiac and a role I love playing. I've been told many times that I'm pretty dominant sexually. Really, girl? Really? But in a self-confident and giving way, not as one of these chest thumpers. Any male can bellow that he is sexually dominant. Showing that maleness quietly through performance is the key. But then there are so many roles to experiment with. Oh yeah, the straight question. This will be good. Yes, I have no judgment and I am comfortable with performing in front of a husband. I actually enjoy it. I really do like to do what I can to make his enjoyment of sharing. Okay. And of course, it is all about her unyielding pleasure. There's so much to be said about this, but I will leave it here at the moment. If you've got interest, we can talk more about it, either via email, phone, or in person. Anyway, best of luck in your search, and I hope to hear from you, David. He actually used his real name. So I think that's kind of what I find. If I like disassociate, which I'm actually really good at doing, if I disassociate myself from all of this, and that's actually what makes this, I can deal with it more because in a way it's really interesting. I mean, the fact that 10 years ago he was either, I mean, honestly, I read a bunch of them today from 2016. He's either looking for a couple to play with or he's sending out pictures of me to catfish people. That's literally the only two things I saw. Catfishing and then wanting to be part of a couple. So, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. So this was sent September 27th, 2018. And it's a response. Nice post in a similar situation. I can never see the original post. I don't know why not, but I never get to see the original post. Anyway, nice post in a similar situation. Married white male, 5'11", 188, muscular and fit, attractive, healthy, sane, 7.5 cut. Here we go. That's the half inch up and down. I don't know. Smooth. Picture is really me. Can share more. Let me know. To which the person responded, hi, what are you looking for and what are you wanting to do? Like, I'm really new to this and very curious. I'm looking for someone to help me along and allow me to explore as I will allow you to do the same. Not looking for just a quickie, really want to enjoy this experience. Like to see more pics of you. How much experience do you have? Are you bi or gay? And to which David responded, bi, not a lot of mileage with guys. Pretty selective. Why lie? Anyway, I can lead you out. Perfect situation. Drinks, hang out, hotel room, make out, perform on you, teach you about penetration if it goes intense, curl up, start process again, go all night if that works. Here are some pictures of me. What do you want to explore? And this person answered, I will try being verse. I won't rule out anything. It just all depends on how we get along and attraction or how horny I get. LOL. Are you a top or verse or question mark, question mark, question mark? And can you host? Verse, no, cannot host. To which the person replied, okay, I'm not sure yet if I'm spending the night. I might if it all depends. To which David responded, I can spend the night with you, LOL. I guess it all boils down to attraction and trust. To which the person replied, yes. David sent his cell. The person replied, okay, cool, I'll figure it out. That will come in handy, thanks. To which he said, no problem. So I guess that went down. And alrighty. I mean, that one was actually fairly vanilla. So, let's see here. Here's something else. Let's see. This is March of 2018. That was kind of quick, so we'll do another one. So, Sunday, March 4th, 2018, at 6 in the morning. He was up early. He was up with the chickens. He was up with the chickens to get some... Sorry. It was a bad joke. It was terrible. Forgive me. Anyway, so here we go. I will start by saying I hit every one of your requirements. I carefully read all of your and except one. I just turned 50, 28. Oh, the hell no, you weren't. He was 65. 65. I just turned 50. The pictures are real, recent, and reflect me because they are of me. Unlike so much of the crap on Craigslist, I could really get off on having you watch me with your husband. Okay. Attraction is important, and I'm cool with seeing how this might go with zero pressure and no bad feelings regardless. You two sound like awesome play friends. If you have any possibility of interest, I will promptly send face pics. Once I know you are authentic, the specifics, 5'11", 186, white, single, professional, tested vis-a-vis work 3 times per year, muscular fit, 32 waist, 44 chest, shaved, not hairy anywhere, handsome, sexual, long-lasting, solidly bi, love being with both sexes, all my best. David. Well, okay. Oh, and here's a picture of the couple. Well, their heads are chopped off. And here's a picture of the dude with his head chopped off. So they wrote back, you do fit the requirements and the age is okay with us. You have taken care of yourself and don't look it. Here are a couple pics of us. Do you have Kik? I don't know what that is. Or are you able to text so that I can add my husband to our conversation? Thank you for your reply to the ad. It was very refreshing. I had almost given up after receiving so much craziness from Craigslist, but where else do you look? LOL. To which David replied, very true about finding the needle in the haystack. Thanks so much for your reply. I like the idea of quickly bringing him into the conversation. Thanks. I hope your day is going well. Sorry, I forgot to include my cell, and here's my email. And that was that. So maybe that went down too. So the last one was from spring of 2018, and the other one was from fall of 2018. The man had some things to do. So it's always just so interesting to me, just the gamut, the range of what he was looking for, what he was doing. I mean, to me, it almost feels like different people sometimes. And so, I don't know. It's just crazy. Let's see what David was up to on October 22nd, 2018. 8 days before my birthday. Thanks, hon. I can get away later this evening. 52, 5'10", 188, fit, muscular, shaved, good-looking, sane, healthy, that. To which the person answered, I'm sorry, this one is like, I'm having to read it backwards. Oh, hi, you put your whole damn name in there. Hi, Leon. Can you host? I do need a good blowjob and a nice tight. I'm available around 8 p.m. tonight. Okay. We are here to get down to business. Cannot host tonight, but still up for meeting. To which Leon, the reply was, okay, I can do that. What do you like to do? General stuff. Give you what you need and what you want. Oh, there's my precious little simp coming out. All right, darling. So the guy says, okay, sounds good. And you want an old bottom, right? And you prefer no reciprocation, right? And the answer was, yeah, I really want someone that can make this come hard. Okay. May I see a picture of what I'll be pleasuring? I'm 8.5 inches, and I'm definitely clean as I'm in a relationship. Awesome. Okay, is there anything else you want? Me dressed a certain way? Whatever. You a CD? Crossdresser. If it turns you on. Panties, hose, bra top, and wig. Not passable, but feminized. Picture attached. Oh, please God, don't let this be one of the ones I see. Yeah, definitely turns me on. Cool, tell me what you want me in and I will. Panties, thigh highs, a wig, and lipstick. When can you host? Either tomorrow or Friday. We'll know for sure by tonight. I guess you want me to play with only... Wait. I guess you want me only to play with you? No mutual? If so, that's fine. Should I tape my up so it won't get hard or be seen? up? Aren't you supposed to tuck it, like don't you tuck it and tape it back and then you put panties on? That was mine. That's always been mine assumption. To which he replied, I'm actually down for some mutual. Good for you, Pumpkin. You know, way to be egalitarian. We're proud of him. But Friday I won't be available after work, but Thursday I will be around 7:30 or 8 p.m. Where are you located? I only top, but I'm down to try New York. Okay, you know. Okay. Leon, I am downtown, but not free tonight. Did you say you were off work next week? I have 2 days when I can host over several daytime hours. Yes, I am. Which days? Are you in a house or an apartment? In a house, and my is about... Oh, I said it. I didn't mean to say it. Sorry. About 7.5. And then something passed, but it's been deleted because the next thing the guy says is, sometimes watch this video. Nice. Oh, to which David replied, nice. Oh, that was what the video was of. Nice. It would be awesome if you could save it up for me. I have always wanted to feel what a woman feels when a man fills her. Pretty sure by this point he was very familiar with that feeling. I think he already knew. Pretty sure. So which days will you be available next week? Thinking Thursday and Friday. Nope, you did not. You don't get Friday. Friday won't work for me, but Thursday can. Well, he really wanted Thursday anyway, dude. Okay, downtown area. About 9 to 11 I can host. I must have been going over to my friends and had already made plans. Okay, perfect. Awesome. I look forward to being on my knees and having you bend me over. Is Thursday morning still good for you, around 9 or 9:30? Yes. David said yes, and that's the end. So I am going to assume that happened. So, okay. Well, there was that. So, anyhow, let's see here. Oh! I went to the next thing, and I knew I'd seen the blue panties somewhere. And I am now looking at the blue panties. That's why I named it this, Blue Panties and Bourbon, because I'd seen somewhere in all of these emails. I looked at all this like a year ago and read it all. Well, no, I didn't even read it all. I just looked at it a year ago and then like lost my mind and had a meltdown and was like, I can't look at it anymore. And so I didn't. It's all been sitting away. So anyhow, wow. You know, the crazy things, I'm going to answer actually a question I keep getting asked real quick because I'm asked over and over and over again, how did you not know? And I have been taking that question to be, how did you like not know he was cheating on you? And I guess some people are asking, how did you not know he was gay or bi? And then maybe some people are asking, how did you not know that he was cheating on you? And the answer is, you know, I did know that he had inclinations. We had some conversations about that. But he'd also said many times over and over, you know, he would never do something like that, that he was scared of it, so on and so forth. And okay, fine, fair enough. And the reason I didn't know he was having an affair is because it's really simple. Because I'd given him permission to, if he wanted to, you know, see someone outside of our marriage, I had given him permission to do that. For me, like, sexual fidelity is not a metric of love and commitment in a relationship. So if that's something that you need and that's something you want to seek out, and you can go somewhere and do something and it makes you happy, but when you are home, you are good to me, And, it makes our relationship better because it's taking some overwhelming urge you have and giving you a place to put it. I didn't have a problem with that. I didn't. And so I told.
So she ultimately opened the door for all of this. She didn't say this when she first did this. She didn't explain this. And not that it not that what he's doing is right or wrong or whatever the case may be, but I think that if he would have told her what he was doing, I don't think she would have been up for it. I bet she was thinking that he was going to get another woman. But if it was a woman, he would damn near leave you. And I wouldn't actually leave a woman that I was cheating on for another woman that I was cheating with. Even if they knew, I wouldn't do it. So I don't know.
Him, if this is what you want, this is what you need to do, then go ahead and do it. That's fine. There's only 2 rules. There's 2 rules. Rule number 1, you have to be honest about it. I don't want to hear what you're doing, but you need to be honest about it and tell me that you are doing it. You need to tell me you're seeing someone else and everything else, and it cannot interfere with our relationship. The other thing is be safe. I mean, I grew up, my mom was a nurse in the STD department. My nightly dinner table conversations were STDs. I'm terrified, lived in terror because, I'm Gen X. Is in the middle of the AIDS epidemic. My mom was an STD nurse, and I was the oldest virgin I knew. I couldn't even kiss someone without thinking about mono and herpes and everything else, because that was my nightly dinner table conversation. I was messed up. It was like, yeah, no, don't touch me. So I was just like, you have to be honest and you have to be safe. And so you don't expect someone that you have given permission to them to, if they want to see someone else, to go see someone else. Just, bring your ass home and don't bring anything else home with you. Fine. We can have conversations. I'm an adult. I'm a grown person. And so it's like some guy standing there by an apple cart, and he hands you an apple and is like, here, have an apple, and you say no, and then when the guy turns his back, you steal the apple. The guy with the apple cart doesn't expect that. Why? Because he just offered you the apple, and then you stole it. So David's a little frickin' apple snatcher, and I didn't expect it. So I did know he had tendencies, but no, that's why I really had no idea until really towards the end of his life when he was getting sloppy that he was cheating on me. Anyway, let's see what David was up to on the 23rd of October, 2016. Cool, 8 days before my birthday. Thanks, hon. Your ad is probably one of the best I have seen on Craigslist, and it seems as if we may be on the same page as far as what we are all looking for. Don't be me. Don't be me. Don't be me. I am a 49-year-old white male attached, but I have my spouse's support for couple play. Thank God it was just him looking for somebody else. Okay, I have been with couples before, and I understand the dynamic. I am trustworthy, safe, sane, know when to guide and when to lay back. I prefer a couple who is not jaded, and because of personal preference and health safety, I'm very particular about with whom I have sex. I'm 5'11", 188 pounds, 32-inch waist, very fit, muscular, but not freakishly so, shaved. I'm well packaged, a bit under 8 and girthy, cut. My eyes always get comment. I have a genetic mutation only found in Norwegian men where my iris looks like blue broken glass. Since the description good looking is meaningless, I've enclosed a headshot. You can decide for yourselves. I prefer extended sessions and can go as long as my partner likes. I am straight, but accepting that in a male, there is a likelihood of some incidental male contact, and I am cool with that. That's a understatement. Being watched doesn't bother me at all, as does many guys who seek couples, go figure. And condom use is accepted by me as the norm, and it will never be questioned. I will play bear if, and he wrote it in capital letters, if I get to know and trust. Like he's not a, like he wasn't an absolute. And if the couple so requests, but that is something to be hashed out openly so we are all comfortable. I have bowled for a few couples over the years and always have had a regular situation with them, which I prefer. I can do light bondage. I can do light bondage and cuckold, but I will never disrespect either of the couple, not during or after. Dominant play is just that, play. I can be dominant without the behavior so many guys exhibit. I have a flexible schedule and have time to hang out and to play. My ideal would be a friendship with both of you, but I accept that many couples are uncomfortable with that, so it's really your call. I can also just be the regular play guy. Either way works for me. I work in sports med and discretion is critical because Columbia isn't LA and folks here seem to have a lot of judgment around private lifestyle choices. Wow, this was a lot about me. What about you two? Anyway, I hope to hear back from you and have a great day. Dave, maybe if you've been trying to get you some Jesus and not some ass, you might have been a better person, fucker. Well, that was that. There's nothing else there. So, okay. Let's see here. Let's just go to the next one. So this is Wednesday, October 26, 2016. So 5 days before my birthday. To see if there is interest. Married, fit, experienced, but very selective and health conscious, looking for regular boyfriend. Oh, it's me. He's catfishing. Fucker. All right. Let's see. What's the next one? Okay, la. Let's see. Hey, first of all, what an enjoyable and well-written advert, refreshing. We may be a long shot. This was November 2nd, 2016. So 2 days after my birthday. And like it was a job. Like it was a damn job. If this man would have put a fraction of the effort into our relationship that he put into cheating on me, we'd have had a good relationship. Fuck. Anyway. Hey, first off, what an enjoyable and well-written advert. Refreshing. We may be a long shot, but it never hurts to try. We're a married couple in Columbia, and although we are only an hour plus from Charlotte, this Friday looks unavailable due to prior obligations. He's pimping my ass in Charlotte. So, if there is future opportunity and interest, let us know. We've been married for 8 years, both very fit. While we have played before, we're not regular. Health and safety awareness and just plain selectivity on our part dictates finding the right playmate. We never respond to an advert if he doesn't seem in sync with us, our attractions, goals, etc. We are enclosing pictures. Please do not be confused by B's rotating hairstyle. She keeps it buzzed and wears wigs. You are looking at the same woman. We hope to hear back from you. Hey, thanks for responding. You're an attractive couple, and I sure would love playing with you too. Your wife is super sexy. I enjoy women who take care of their bodies. I will be sure to connect with you next time I'm that part of the country. To which David replied, hit us up around Friday morning if you've not found your couple. Our situation may change by then. If so, we could be open, and that is the end of that. Me! November 10th, 2016. Me! I am following your instructions. Your ad nailed our feelings. Here are some pictures of her. And that's it. That's that one. Me! F me for a monkey. Just f me for a monkey. Get it.
Yeah, the people that are mad at her for the way she's reacting to this, I think this is, she already knows she's taking this in. Remember, she said she found this a year ago. So I think people are thinking like, oh, she just found this now. Why is she acting like this? She's been known this, but she's now came to terms of what's going on. But reading it, maybe she's still showing some raw emotions, but it's like I don't know, I don't know, I can't explain it, but cause of course I could look back on stuff that I did in my past and be like, you know what, I can laugh at it now and be like, man, I was stupid crazy for that, but at the time it probably wasn't so pleasant, you know what I mean? So I think that's how she's taking it. Just like, you know what, this is a stupid mistake I did. If this is my life, I'm gonna make something of it. And mind you, when people do stuff like this, they literally have no life before this. Nobody knew who Brandy was before this. I mean, people knew her immediate circle. But now she's amassed a following. She's amassed people living through her trauma, right? And honestly, you never know where God's gonna put you. And whether you believe in God or not, or whether you believe in a Jesus or you believe in Muhammad or whatever, but God, okay? God will put you in places that you didn't know that you was gonna be, okay? And at this point, she's like, should I sit up and feel sorry for myself, or should I entertain it? And she chose to be petty. Now, I don't know if this guy has kids. I'm pretty sure he does. But those people are probably livid about this. But they didn't have to endure what she's done. She married this man. That may be their father. They were going to accept him no matter what. But this woman felt betrayed. That he was, I don't know if y'all can see this picture, but I'm going to show y'all. Oh, maybe I can't show y'all. Okay, well, y'all just gonna have to see in the chat, like this guy. Oh, y'all could probably see it on YouTube. Got all the cucumbers in his mouth, like literally David. So she's just living through it, man. Shout out to this woman. Let's keep going.
God damn it, November 8th, 2016. Looking for long-term bull in Colombia, free all weekends, can travel and host. I'm 5'3" and 110. If interest, we can write proper emails with details and more fucking pictures of me. Me. What? November 6th, 2016. Hi there, a bit about us. Married for 5 years, together almost 10. We've had some selective participation in the lifestyle and have come to be fairly skeptical about finding our match, perhaps because we would prefer a single guy who wants a more regular relationship than recreational. Live in Colombia. Here's my stats. A number of pictures are attached. Don't be confused by her shifting appearances. She loves playing with her looks, especially her hair. If you're all interested, we're happy to seek more and more pictures of me. Fuck! There are people who do OnlyFans. There are people who do OnlyFans. There are people who do OnlyFans. There are people who put naked pictures of themselves out in the world, and the world does not stop. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah, I think like her sending him naked pictures did not warrant him sending them to other people. That's crazy. That's totally out of line. But I also reacted to a video where a woman was dating a guy, and he used the videos or the pics that she had. Like, he set up a whole dating profile on a dating website for her, and was catfishing people claiming to be her, and was getting pics from men but sending her nudes to other men and getting the nudes back from the men.
Just pimping my ass all over the place, day after day after day. I might need to get out of 2016. I really probably need to get out of 2016 because ooh, me for a monkey. One thing people have said, start at the beginning, and in a weird way, I kind of did. When I found out while he was in the hospital, it was like the third night he was in the hospital is when I looked through his laptop, and then I found out he'd been doing all this. And I started shipping things over to my email, and I would like look through a few things, ship it over, look through a few things, ship it over, look through a few things, and ship it over. And that's why it's like all over the place. It's because I was just sending like brackets of them, and I sent from his laptop to my laptop. I sent like 150 emails, but there's still over 100 still in his that I haven't touched out, I haven't looked at, or anything else. So I did all this over a year ago, and but I couldn't read it then. It was too much, and I just stopped. I kind of I spiraled real bad, and anyhow. So let's find something else. This is somewhere in the middle of everything I sent. There's like email 71 of 151. So I just pulled this up because the tagline is giving my ass to a fat guy. So let's see here. So on May 19th, 2022, he said, "Man, why the hell do you think I wouldn't take you up? You made me laugh, and honesty is pretty cool. Think you just moved to the head of the line. Look at you being so egalitarian." To which the guy says, "You guy, like, dudes putting your real name and your work email addresses. I mean, I'm not trying to help anybody out cheating, but your real name and your work email address?" Anyway, the answer was, "Well, I'm popping a Viagra and getting in the shower. LOL. Is that really your ass and pics? I have to come to you." And he said, David said, "I can host tonight, and yeah, can be ready. So yeah, really my ass." And so like that was 5:09 on March 19th. And then like an hour and a half later, he sends another email that says, "You in or not?" I mean, damn, boy, it's like not even an hour and a half. Cool your jets. Hey, man, oh, here's another one. So on the 24th, so like 5 days later, "Hey, man, I was really kind of turned on to get with you. What happened?" To which the guy replied, "I was waiting for a time and place." You were waiting for a time and place for 5 days? How about Saturday daytime? Sounds good. That was the end of that. So, let's see here. What else have we got? Here's another one. Is this me? "Thanks for the reply. This is somebody else talking to him. Thanks for the reply. Sounds great to me. I'm only interested in people that are passionate and loving, and then I will take it from there. I am dominant, but up to a point you want me to be. Would love to get together. A pic would be nice, but not mandatory at the moment. Let's chat first, or however you want to handle it. I am very discreet. I promise you, when you leave me, you will never forget it and beg me to come back. And he said, to which David responded, I have an early work schedule in the morning, but feel free to text tonight. I should be up until 11. If not tonight, we can certainly talk voice to voice sometime in the morning. Well, that one wasn't very interesting, was it? Okay. I mean, I'm just randomly just picking stuff up. So let's see. Oh! Damn it. It's me again. We're not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that to myself. I'm just not. Okay. Woo! Okay. Well, that was a picture of your ass in the mirror. Hey, great post. We are... Nope. Not... Nope. 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 Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. Damn. Nope. I'm sorry. This is got to be boring. I'm just flicking through things. Okay. So here we go. So this is December 4th, 2021. He's responding to a double list ad. Married, white bottom. I enjoy giving long blowjobs and ball sucking. I have a round, muscular ass that enjoys being bred. Stats 50. 2021.
Lord.
No, the hell you weren't. You're almost 70. Good look. EDF 5'10", 185. Muscular fit, smooth body, and smooth hole. Can come to you and can sometimes host. Ideal would be regular sex. Discretion is a given. I can get off on delivering my mouth and to you for your pleasure. No reciprocation required if that gets you off. 7 inches cut. Again, what is it with the 1 inch up and down? Sometimes 7, sometimes 7.5, sometimes 8. But like if he's like really kind of like simping, he'll say 7. If he's like looking for women, or if he's looking to do some bull thing, he'll say 8. Pretty thick, and if hard, will have a prostate or without even touching my... If you are interested enough to respond, I'll send you a confirmation email back with more pictures. One attached is really me, not some knockoff. Okay, sounds hot. What's up, Bubba? Hey. Well, I'm into it if you are. And let's see. Then he sends another one, giving our exact location. Can you be free days at all, or evenings best? I usually need to plan a day or so in advance. If you will, please tell me what would get you off the most. Any requests? I can give you a massage before I start on your... and have a glass of bourbon ready for you. Can have naked pictures, vids for your pleasure. Wear a jock or whatever. I do have some pretty blue panties. There it is! There it is. I knew I'd seen it. I knew I'd seen it. Ha-ha! That's why I called this Blue Panties and Bourbon, because I remembered seeing this at some point, but I didn't mark it or star it or do anything else. I mean, I knew it was here somewhere, and we just found it. And that was stealing the bourbon that I kept for my best friend because she likes bourbon, and so I always kept some really nice bourbon here for you, and that stole it. Not only did he steal it, he put the empty bottle back in the drawer where I hid it so no one would find it. Just put the empty bottle back. But so anyway, there it is, kids. There's the Blue Panties and Bourbon. Ta-da! So now it makes sense.
Okay. I think we've had our fair share of men getting groped by other men. Ah, man, love y'all, man. Listen, this has been amazing. Of course, this is the last video for the night. And I'm going to just tell y'all, man, it's been a wonderful, wonderful time going live every night. We're gonna continue this into August. August 7th is my dad's birthday. This year it'll be 4 years since his passing. So, I'm gonna try to do something dedicated to fathers up until that day. Like, I'm gonna try to do something every day, so we can make it lit. You know what I'm saying? Because I love my dad for real. For real. He was that guy, and I'm actually named after my dad. So if y'all didn't know that, so yeah, it has nothing to do with Brandy's story whatsoever. But if you're gonna be watching this later on YouTube, you're gonna hear this conversation, and you were like, "Damn, okay." Had nothing to do with it, but I don't really have nothing to say about this story. I think I just did it for entertainment only. You know what I'm saying? Really nothing to do with anything else. Shout out to Brandy and Blue Pennies and Bourbon for her story times. She has plenty more, so if you can go check her out on TikTok, that would be awesome, and let her know that Everyday PJ sent you. But terrible way to go into talking about my dad, but yeah, this is his month. So he's an August Leo. I got a sister who's a July Leo, and I got a baby mama who's a July Leo. I got another baby mama who's an August Leo. My baby mama and my daddy have the same birthday, which as you know, I have a 15-year-old daughter who lives with me, and it's her mama, so she gonna be like, nah, you need to consult your daddy, okay? But anyway, so it's gonna be Men's Month all month long, dedicated to great fathers and terrible fathers. My dad was good, man. Let me tell you some stuff about my dad, man. If y'all got 5 minutes to listen. Bro, we didn't always see eye to eye on a lot of stuff, as any father and son would. But I'm gonna tell you what. The things I did in life, I could tell you, he didn't want me to have the life that I live today. He wanted me to have something better. He taught me a lot of things. And when I tell you about presenting yourself well, my dad dressed nice. Okay, he didn't dress he wasn't a thug. He had a lot of brothers and sisters. He had an interesting childhood growing up to be an adult, and things took an awkward turn in his life, but he made the best of it, and he showed us the best that he has, right? So that's why me and my sisters were very accomplished, all of us. Sisters, my brother, very accomplished, all of us. We work hard. And so, it was just things that he showed me about being a father. That's the reason why I wanted to have a son. But I have daughters. I have all daughters. But when I tell you the way my father treated my sisters is about how I treat my daughters now. I love them to death. Even the older ones, I got man. The older ones, they on punishment right now. But other than that, they still my little girls. Whether they have some type of feeling about whatever, I always loved on them when I could. You know what I'm saying? And I seen that from my dad. So when I have my daughters, man, my two in there right now, the two babies in there right now, they not only one of them a baby, but they my babies. We talk. I made my daughter cry earlier. because I was telling her about cleaning up after herself. You know what I'm saying? You cooked tacos last night. You left the stove just a mess. And I came in here to entertain y'all because this is a job too. And after I got off, I didn't even go in the kitchen. I didn't even look and see what happened. So I got home and I told her about cleaning up after herself. And I was just like, you know what? But then after that, after I got on to her, she was, I just don't understand. And then I let her calm down, called in the room and talked to her. And told her, and they hate my talks. My daddy used to talk to us too. He used to talk our heads off. But see, that's now I know why he did that. Because you got to be stern and you got to show where they messed up at. But then you got to let them sit on that. And then you bring them back in and be like, I only did it because I love you. I ain't beat you. Like that. When I ain't beat you because I love you. I ain't one of them. It's like I'm trying to teach you. The world don't give a damn about you. They're going to be hard on you all the time, so you got to take it. And then, but I bring you in to show you I love you. I'm only showing you that this is how it is in the real world. But I'm going to still love you, and I'm going to fight for you every day. But I seen that from my daddy with my sisters. So that's how I know how to take care of women. Because I watched my daddy I watched my daddy raise 3 women, and I watched my mama guide him along the way about raising those women. You know what I'm saying?